So the play starts out with these dudes, and they're all standing in a circle like you'd expect, and then one of them points at a ghost, and they're all like, that's a dead guy.
Yup.
You want to go talk to it?
Nope.
And then they didn't, until they did. Then the ghost is all like, okay, so basically I was sleeping, and this dude came up and poured some poison in my ear, and now I'm dead, which quite frankly sucks. And Hamlet's all like,
Damn, bro, that's a rough... I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, go do that, bro.
And this scene starts off with the king and the queen, and they're like, all right, we got to keep eyes on Hamlet. He's a bit of a loose cannon. What if we got some of his childhood friends to come over and stalk him? And so they do. And now we're back at the castle, and we got Polonius here, and he goes, I think I know why Hamlet's been acting like a weirdo. And the king goes, yeah? And Polonius is like, yup, my daughter's way too hot. And the king goes, I don't know, man. Yeah, she's kind of mid. And Polonius goes, bro, I bet if you put Hamlet in a room with her, he would go absolutely stupid. And the king's like, okay, yeah, I'm down. And then Hamlet comes in, calls Polonius ugly, old, and stupid, and then Polonius leaves. And then the two childhood friends show up, and they're like, yo, bro, it's been a minute. So there's this group of actors coming to town. And Hamlet's up there thinking to himself, I can probably do something with this. And then the actors show up, and then Hamlet turns to him, and he's like, okay, I need you to do the great murder of Gonzo or whatever. And they're like, yeah, sure, man, but first watch me deliver this speech that's gonna make you question your ability as an actor and make this whole insanity bit you're doing seem like a joke. And then Hamlet spends the next like 50 lines in a room by himself crying about his acting skills while working on his gotcha plan. Dude's lost it, but this time it's not an act. To be or not to be, die, sleep, symbolism, metaphor, Shakespeare words. Oh, here comes Ophelia. Time to pretend to be saying, just kidding, never loved you at all. Go to a nunnery and make sure your stupid, old, and ugly father stays in this house. Just a reminder, I never loved you, and you should go to a nunnery. All right, bye. And now Ophelia's crying and just about as crazy as Hamlet, and the king of Polonius are like, wow, that's bad. Maybe you should talk to his mom or something. And then we cut to the start of the play, and it's boring at first, and Hamlet's like, it gets better, trust me. But it never does. Instead, all we get is a confirmation of a murder and a very crazy Hamlet. After it dies down, the two guys from before come in, and they're like, dude, the king is pissed. Plus your mom wants to talk to you. And Hamlet's like, yeah, fine, I'll talk to my mom, but I'm not gonna be chill about it. And then the king is all like, here's what's gotta happen. You and the other guy need to take Hamlet to Britain so they kill him, but you don't know that because it's in this envelope. Don't open the envelope. Don't let Hamlet touch the envelope. Got it? Cool, get out, I gotta pray. And then he starts praying, and then Hamlet comes in and he thinks to himself, maybe I just kill him, and then decides not to. But it's okay, because 5 minutes later he kills Polonius, who was hiding behind a curtain like a perv, spying on his mom, who, speaking of, turned out to be oblivious to the whole I killed my brother and married you deal. And Hamlet goes, okay, I'm gonna leave now, and I'm taking this body with me. Alright boys, I need you to find Hamlet and the dead body he stole, not necessarily in that order. And Hamlet's chilling out in the castle, and he's like, yeah, but you're not gonna find the body, so might as well just take me on that boat trip you promised. Along the way to the boat, they run into an army, and Hamlet's like, what are you fighting for? And the captain responds with,
some beach worth $5.
Oh, nice.
Not really. Like, all my men are gonna die.
Ironic.
How?
Don't worry about it.
back in the castle, we see that Ophelia's gone nuts. Gertrude can't do no, can't say that.
You should keep that.
It would be funny.
Keep that, please.
Back in the castle, we see that Ophelia's gone nuts. Gertrude can't do anything about it, and her brother's here, and he's mad. But then he teams up with the king, and now they're mad together. In other news, Hamlet's cut his boat tore short, jumped ship, and is now back in Denmark. He too is pissed, and has a couple of high-ranking politicians trying to kill him. We cut to a gravedigger, and he's discussing the moral dilemma of burying a girl who killed herself as a Christian, which isn't really important, but I guess it's a cool sidebar because it's funny. Funny in air quotes because it's Shakespeare. And then Hamlet reminisces over the lives of the skulls that are being dug up, and he gives them cool stories and stuff while Horatio just kind of stands there. And then they bring out Ophelia's corpse, and Hamlet wrestles with Laertes for a bit, and they just kind of stop, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then the king goes, okay boys, we can settle this like men. And they arrange a fencing match, and so they all get dressed up in their beekeeper suits, and Laertes accidentally drops his sword and coincidentally picks up the one that has lethal poison on the end. Then he stabs Hamlet with it, then he drops it again. Hamlet picks it up, stabs Laertes, and then he makes the king do a keg stand with some poison. Oh, and also Gertrude died. Basically, everybody but Horatio is dead. Fortinbras wins. The end.